house is okay, but the house upstairs is gone. We lost a lot of homes in this neighborhood.
You can't escape the destruction.
Walk around Santiago de Cuba and all you'll hear is the sound of people trying to make their homes livable again. Ask anybody where the worst damage is and they'll say everywhere.
Cuban authorities have told residents to funnel their pain into efforts to rebuild. But as night comes in a city still left without electricity, Unike and baby Christopher go to sleep in a neighbor's house. They don't know where they will sleep tomorrow. And it's clear that the pain inflicted by a hurricane will be felt here for some time to come. Patrick Ottman, CNN, Santiago de Cuba.
We'll take a second break. Stay tuned.
Gambia's funniest comedian who can get people laughing and has the humor that cuts across. Damane, kan mo am fit pour tahaw life? Re loma nga re. Ñepp daldi hahatay. All you have to do is to text comedy, C-O-M-E-D-Y on 2020 200, 30 30 300, 60 60 600 and 999 0909. Participants are invited in Mandinka, Wolof and English. Gambia's funniest coming soon. Just text and we will call you back.
Welcome back. Members of the Gambia Table Tennis Association have received materials from the World Table Tennis Federation. The local Table Tennis Association has also distributed some of the materials to a number of schools in the Greater Banjul area. Momodo S. Jallo reports the idea here is how to expand the growth of table tennis in the country.
Senior Secondary School, St. Augustine Senior Secondary School and the University of the Gambia. We are the beneficiaries of free table tennis tables. The free schools took delivery of the materials at a presentation ceremony held at the Table Tennis Hall at the Independence Stadium. The free are among 10 tables received from the International Table Tennis Federation. The brand new tables were shipped to Banjul from Dortmund in Germany, where they were used for the qualifiers of the London 2012 Olympic Games. The donation has been described by table tennis officials as a significant step in promoting the sports at the grassroots level.
Today we brought you together so that you can benefit and promote and develop the game for us, so that we can start identifying you, that the kids that are out there, that we will also improve on their skills. And from the national championships that we are about to organize, I mean, these kids can come out and compete so that we can identify talent and field them in regional, continental, and even international competitions. Now, the onus is on you right now to make sure that you put these materials into good use.
With each of the tables costing a whopping $3,000, equivalent to $102,000, quite a fortune, the donors are more concerned about the proper managing of the tables. The president of the Gambia National Olympic Committee, Alhaji Mamadou Diba, urged the beneficiaries to make best use of the tables to serve the rightful purpose. The GNOC boss challenged the free schools to develop table tennis in their respective schools and produce champions. Being one of the leading brain sports, introducing table tennis in schools might not only produce good players, but will help in the academic development of the students.
As described by a professor of neuroscience and physiology in the University of New York, I read an article about his speech about table tennis. It says table tennis is the #1 brain sport, #1 brain sport. It contributes a lot to your reflex of your brain, and health-wise, the aerobic, the diving of the ball, the dodging of the ball, the flexibility of the movement, it's something really that has a big impact on your brain. So when a child is playing this game, he is really developing his brain in some other case.
Beneficiary schools were full of praises for the Table Tennis Association, without whose intervention it would have been difficult to acquire these tables.
Definitely, this is the beginning of the revival of table tennis at St. Augustine Senior Secondary School. I myself have been an enthusiastic player of table tennis, and I am sure we will promote the game back at the school.
As they move the tables out of the hall to their various schools, they are expected to act on their promises. The remaining tables will also be distributed in due course. Table tennis might be one of the least popular games in the Gambia, but with the latest intervention, it may attract a lot of young talents. And if properly utilized, surely the country can produce good table tennis players. And this should be a lesson for other sports associations. Mumodes Jalo, Grts Sports.
And before we go, a reminder of our headlines. The Minister of Works and Construction has presided over the signing ceremony of the civil works contract for the construction of the road network linking Brikama, Marakisa, Dasalami and Dimbaya, worth an estimated $400 million. Preparations for the 2012 edition of the biggest convergence of the youth of the country continue to gather pace. This as the NACO flag starts its symbolic nationwide journey. A suspected suicide car bomb has torn through a church congregation in the Nigerian city of Kaduna, killing at least 7 people and injuring more than 100 others. And Hurricane Sandy has been battering much of the east coast of the United States with huge showers and violent winds. That brings us to the end of the news. Thanks for joining us, and join us at 10 for another bulletin.
Introduces a brand new show, Buddies Night Out, a show for you and your friends to win fabulous prizes. But you win only if you answer questions we ask you correctly. To be part of the show, you should know the numbers by now. Type BUDDIES, Buddies, to your favorite network, AfriCell 2020-200, QCell 30-30-300, Chromium 60-60-600, and Gamcell or 999-0909. And we will call you back. Make sure you have 4 friends ready to participate. Talk to you soon.
Jammeh Foundation for Peace annual fundraising gala dinner is again slated this year to support water causes initiated by the chief patron, His Excellency Sir Professor Alhaji Dr. Yahya A.J.J. Jammeh. This year's gala dinner is slated for December the 7th, 2012 at the New Paradise Suites Hotel, Pinchami Hall. Special attraction, Sekuba Bambino and a lot of artists. Platinum table cost $60,000, diamond $50,000, gold $40,000, individual tickets $1,500. Jammeh Foundation for Peace Gala Dinner this December for a worthy cause, proudly sponsored by AfriCell.
Jammeh Foundation for Peace ñuy oote waat nag reer bu maaka buñ dee def at bu nekk ngir jàppale scholarship yi sponsor yi ak yeneen dimbal yi nga xam ne moom la njiiti réew mi def ci biir réew mi. Chief patron bi nag ci guddi bi mooy His Excellency Cheikh Professor Alhaji Dr. Yahya A.J.J. Jammeh. bés ba nag ajuma la tombe juróom-ñaari fan ci weeru décembre ca arjanay hotel yi di Paradise Hotel Pencame Hall. waaye dama ne guddi bi nag koo bégal mooy ndaanaan bu maaka di Seeku Baaba Mino Jobaate ak yeneen artistes ci biir réew mi. waaye nag taabul yi nii leen tëralee.
platinum $50,000, diamond $50,000 ak gold $40,000.
ñi nga xam ne ñoom ñooy ñëw benn ñu ne nag fàttewuñ leen de ndax nag junne ak juróomi téeméer rek lañ leen laaj sa bunta bi kon dama ne daw leen ndax taabul yi néew ñoo fa des waaye nag guddi bi lum rëy rëy AfriCell ñoo ko dépense kon jaaraama yéen.